I'm Jessica Minton for IB Times TV, reporting from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, where stocks advanced today after the U.S. economy grew faster than expected in the third quarter. Other data show that jobless claims fell last week and pending home sales beat expectations. Michael Gooley from Knight Capital will weigh in about the housing market recovery and whether or not fourth quarter growth will be threatened by Hurricane Sandy and the looming fiscal cliff.
The U.S. economy grew more than previously estimated in the third quarter, as a narrower trade deficit and gains in inventory overshadowed a smaller gain in consumer spending. Revised figures from the Commerce Department showed that GDP grew at a 2.7% annual rate, up from a 2% prior estimate. But economists fear growth will weaken in the next quarter due to the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy, as well as the fiscal cliff dilemma in Congress.
The U.S. economy grew more than previously anticipated in the third quarter, with the looming fiscal cliff crisis going on in Congress and business activity down in the Northeast because of Hurricane Sandy. Will the fourth quarter growth weaken?
I don't think it'll necessarily weaken. I think that the economy will pretty much almost thrive as a result of Sandy. There is so much more construction that's going to have to be done. There's a lot of the infrastructure is going to be needed to be rebuilt. So I actually think that the economy should pick up as a result of Sandy. It could be one of the best things that we've needed.
The National Association of Realtors said on Thursday its pending home sales index, based on contracts signed in October, rose more than expected, a sign the housing market recovery advanced into the fourth quarter despite Hurricane Sandy and concerns over the looming fiscal cliff. Last week, housing starts rose to their highest rate in more than 4 years in October, but data this week showed new single-family home sales fell slightly in October.
Last week, data showed that housing starts rose by the most in over 4 years, and then today data came out and showed that pending home sales also rose in October. But other data showed that new sales of single-family homes were slightly down in October. Is it more important for the housing market recovery and economy overall to focus on the fact that groundbreaking is improving more and more jobs can be created?
Well, I think that a lot of analysts have looked to housing being one of the leading parts of the economy to come back and help us on this road to recovery. So I think today's news was very positive. I think that it'll continue to get better, and I'm not necessarily sure about new home sales, but I think that the pending home sales increasing is definitely a sign that we're going in the right direction.
Data released on Friday includes consumer spending and Chicago PMI for November. I'm Jessica Minton for IB Times TV.